What up, YouTube? It is time to weigh in about this Joe Montana football situation. So, at the time of this video, we pretty much know that the game is coming. We've seen tweets from Damon Grohl, Joe Montana. We've seen pictures, and we pretty much can safely assume we get in the game. But that's not what this video is about. I'm here to speak on, is it good for gaming if this is exclusive to the Xbox One? And in my humble opinion, I think the answer to that question is yes, and I'm going to tell you why. Right now, if you put the fanboy console war aside, PlayStation 4 is doing astounding, and they're 9 million boxes up. And it's not like if you want to play Madden, you have to buy an Xbox One or a PS4. You can use either device you want. All nonsense aside, they look the same, they play the same on both consoles. Okay, let's put that to the side. With that being said, what would be better for the ecosystem of gaming than for this game to not only be a good game, but to be exclusive to the Xbox One? It would make the gamer who still has an Xbox 360 or a PS3, who hasn't taken that leap yet, say, I want to play this game. I don't know if I want an Xbox One or not. Let me ponder that for a minute. See a couple of YouTube videos, see a couple of Twitch streams. You know what? I'm going to jump in. Suppose you already have a PS4 and you play in a league with Madden, and so be it. You get Madden every year, but you still want to play Joe Montana football. You go out and you get an Xbox One. Remember what I said at the beginning. This is fanboy console war aside. It's only good for the ecosystem of gaming if there's not only choices, but there's a healthy mixture of consoles in that choice. A healthy mixture of options for a gamer in that choice. If you really a gamer, you don't want to see Sony fail. You don't want to see Microsoft fail. You don't want to see Nintendo fail. You might have your preference, but you pretty much, if you want this thing to continue moving along at the feverish pace that it is, you want them both or all three of them to continue to do well. Play on what you would like, but this would give a boost to the Xbox One. They're tremendously behind. This would help them catch up a little bit in the number of boxes sold, especially in North America where the NFL rules. And if this is good, if this game is any good at all, if it really takes off, how long do you really think it's going to stay exclusive if it sells well on the Xbox One? Of course, it eventually will come to the PS4. But when you look at the economics of this thing, coming out on one console first was probably the right thing to do for a couple of other projects that helped them get their game out there, and then they were able to take off from there. And if you don't believe that, think about Titanfall. Titanfall, as far as I was told, was out of money, couldn't make the game. Microsoft stepped in, handshake deal. They make the game, it's exclusive, PC and Xbox One only, 360 as well, excuse me. Now they're ready to make the game multi-platform, and it's going to be all the better. Sometimes you gotta put your choices aside and look at something from a broader perspective. This game comes out this summer, this fall, and it's good. and it's on Twitch and it's on YouTube, it makes people sit up straight in their chair. It makes people say, hey, now we got a choice in football. I hope it comes to PS4 next year. If it's good, you know there'll be a petition for that. There's 20 million PS4s out there. You don't think somebody's going to say, hey, what do we got to do to get this game over to Sony? And that's fine. And it also is going to make Madden sit up straight, pay attention, and make a better game. I not only think that this is going to be exclusive to the Xbox One, I think that, Microsoft would be foolish. If they're involved in any way, they would be foolish not to do it, at least for the first year. But I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing for the ecosystem of gaming, and I think it's a good thing for us as gamers, period. Think about it.